Alrighty guys, so to start off with this look, I'm going to go ahead and use my All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Foundation in the shade 7.75. I did use this foundation thinking it was going to be super extra very light on my skin tone, but it wasn't. I didn't want to mix the white paint with this foundation because, I don't know, I just didn't want to do it. I saw a video and it didn't come out right, but I think I should have because I thought this foundation was going to be a lot lighter and it wasn't. So I would recommend, if you do have white paint, to mix it a little bit with your foundation so that you can look more deadly. And as you guys can see, I'm using my Morphe brush to go ahead and blend that out. And then for setting, I'm using my AirSpun Loose powder. I did moisturize and prime before doing these steps. So to contour and highlight, I'm going to be using this NYX contour and highlight palette, and I'm going to go ahead and use the two grayest colors on this palette. I like the way it looks for a dead look when you use gray tones, so I'm going to go ahead and start using that with a blush brush, and I'm just going to contour the crap out of my face. And don't forget to snatch that nose, because I know that even when you're dead, your nose gotta be snatched. Hello. Now to highlight and conceal, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse foundation, and I think this is in the shade Sandy Beige, which is a medium 1. I used it to try to make my face look whiter, and that's why I'm trying to clean up the contour at the bottom, and I used it also to conceal and highlight. And to set that, I'm going to go back in with my NYX contour palette, and I'm going to go ahead and use the banana powder and also the white powder on that palette. Now for the fun part, I'm going to be using my Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to be using the brown shade, which is Cypress Umber Love Letter, which is that kind of grape color, Venetian red, and red ochre to try to create my bruises. And I'm just using that with also my blush brush and then this tiny blending brush to make the black eye. And I'm sorry if the video looks like I'm all over the place, but I actually didn't know what I was gonna do on my face as far as like the blood and the bruises. So I look like I'm jumping back and forth doing different things, but here I'm just trying to carve out my bruises and see how it goes from there. So again, I'm so sorry if it looks like I'm all over the place. Now jumping into my eyes, I'm gonna go in with Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange on my crease, and I'm just going to blend that in my crease. I'm not gonna try and make, you know, anything crazy or like anything glam, because I'm gonna mess that up later applying more bruises on my eyes. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend this in, and I'm gonna do a simple look for my eyes. I didn't even use lashes on this look actually. Now going back into my Modern Renaissance palette, I'm going to use that brown again, which is Cypress Umber, and a more defined brush and cut the outer crease. And then I'm going to grab a fluffy brush and I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. I'm going to show you guys that basically everything that I did on my eyes and my bruises were using this palette. So I am so in love with it. I always use this palette for everything. It's just bomb. Now with my pinky finger, I'm going to go ahead and apply Primavera on my lid. Now going back in with Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange in a clean brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out. Now going back with the brown, Cypress Umber, and Red Ochre, and also Love Letter, I'm just going to go ahead and intensify that black eye a little more. And with the same shades and brush that I use on my forehead, I'm going to go ahead and use them on the side of my lip. Now using my scar wax and my spatula, I'm going to go ahead and grab a little ball to create the shot wound on my forehead, and I would recommend you use some sort of oil so that you can use this because it's very sticky and it can be kind of hard to work with. So just trying to make it look seamless and applying a little bit of foundation and then blending it out. I'm gonna go ahead and also use my spatula to try to make the hole in the middle, and I just put it where the square part is, and then I just twisted it and made a almost perfect circle. Now I'm gonna be using the foundation to blend it in. And back in with my Modern Renaissance, I'm going to go ahead and use the same shades, and I'm going to apply that around the wound. And then going in with the number 10 shade on the Nude Awakening Wet n Wild palette, I'm going to go ahead and apply that in the middle, which is the black, and it's a matte black. And this is just going to make the wound more realistic using the black. So I'm just making sure that everything is nice and blended. I also added another bruise on the side in front of my ear, and also I'm going to apply a little bit more on that right eye. Now jumping into my favorite part, using the blood, I'm going to use this Graftobian blood gel, and I'm going to go ahead and grab this lipstick little pencil thingy, and as you guys can see, it's very thick, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that to apply the blood everywhere. Now going in with this bottle of blood, which is a little more liquid, I'm going to go ahead and grab like a cotton ball, and I'm just going to go ahead and try to apply the rest of the blood all around the outside of the thick blood. Now I'm just going to make more bruises on my neck, and also I'm going to try and make my collarbones pop a little more. And I also decided to add some blood to that bruise on the top of my head. Now for lips, I'm going to go in with my NYX matte lipstick in the shade MLS19, which is Euro Trash. I'm just going to apply that on my lips. And even when I'm dead, I want my highlight popping, so I'm going to use this Dose of Colors DesiXKaty highlight in the shade Fuego, and I'm going to apply it just a tad bit, just to look a little put together, if you know what I mean. Then going back in with my brush, I'm going to go ahead and intensify the bruises some more. And then add some more blood so it could look nastier, if you know what I mean. Then I was thinking it was still not enough blood, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply some to my nose as well. Okay, so now that I'm looking pretty beat up, I'm going to go ahead and smudge that brown shade on my bottom lash line and apply some mascara. And that is it for the tutorial, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. Let me know down below what else you would like to see. And if you like this look, give it a thumbs up. And see you in my next video, guys. Bye!